Well, hello. It's almost Christmas, so I thought I'd better put a Christmas jumper on. So I hope you like this snazzy jumper. On the 24th of December, almost finished my drama day in December. Well, it's like a drama day up to Christmas Day. Working my way through my whiskey selection box. It is feeling really light. It's almost just all fresh air now. 24 holes that we've taken out of, one left to go for tomorrow. So, what have we got tonight? Well, it looks like a nice dram. Sorry, I'm a little bit early. Most of you might be watching this later, but this is Christmas Eve. So, we've had our tea, and traditionally, Christmas Eve is Die Hard night. So everybody's through there waiting for me. Once I've finished my nosing and tasting, once I've finished my dram, we are going to be starting watching Die Hard. So really looking forward to that. So what have we got tonight in our whiskey selection box from the Really Good Whiskey Company? It is an Anok, and it's the Anok 18-year-old. Now, Anok, not a distillery in itself. There's not a distillery called Anok, but it's from Knockdhu Distillery, and that's over near Huntly. So it's a Highland whiskey. It's outside, I think, if I'm correct, I think it's outside the Speyside limit, but it's close to home. It's over near Huntly, and had a little look at the book, my whiskey yearbook that I use for all my distilleries, and it says it's got bulbs, sort of bulbous parts on the stills, and they're quite tall. So lots and lots of reflux going on there. So you get quite a light spirit. And the 18-year-old, well, you generally think it's going to be a nice dram when it's 18. And they use ex-bourbon casks and ex-sherry casks. So hopefully there's quite a lot going on in this dram. So let's have a look at it. As I said, it's the Anok 18-year-old, and it's the second last one in our whiskey selection box. So I'm kind of hoping it's good. Now, look at that colour. This is 46, isn't it? 46% ABV. It's non-chill filtered, no colour added. But look at that colour. That is lovely gold and amber. Just looks like a nice whiskey. It's sparkling, it's clear, it's got lovely legs there, it's got a thick line when you swirl it round. It's nice thick legs. So hopefully that all bodes well for being a nice dram. So let's have a nose. Tell me if you're having a dram tonight. Tell me what you're drinking. Now that's an interesting nose. I know it's got ex-bourbon and it's got ex-sherry in there. And I can kind of smell components coming from both, from sherry casks and bourbon casks. I had a little nose before I came online, and it was a lot fresher and a lot fruitier. The sherry notes are now starting to predominate on the nose, but I can still get that fresh fruit, that hint of vanilla coming through. But it's the woodiness, sherry notes, dried fruit coming through more now on that nose, I think, from the sherry casks. Looking really lovely. For those joining, this is the Anok 18. So let's have a taste. Second last dram in our whiskey box. Oh boy. Oh, that is absolutely delicious. there's that sherry notes coming through, but there's sort of citrusy, quite strong orange. Sort of, was it chocolate orange? No, just sort of orangey notes coming through there. There's a little bit of chocolate on the palate as well. I'll be for the cherry casks. There's dried fruit, there's wood notes, but it's really quite fruity and orangey. There's apples there as well, sort of green apples, oranges. Oh boy. Now, with that type of stills, you're going to get a light, sweet, fruity spirit, and that's carried on right through and into to the end of the maturation. Oh boy, that is a good dram. Mm. Oh, it's delicious. You get that first when you taste it, you think, yep, this has been in a sherry cask. But then that dissipates away, and you're left with this beautiful orange, apple, fruity, vanilla, custardy notes that you guys know it is my type of whiskey. That's really nice. So yeah, it's got the sherry influence. There's obviously got the influence of the fermentation coming through, and there's influence there from the bourbon casks as well. So that's a beautifully rounded dram, and it's a gorgeous finish. 46% is quite strong, but there's a toffee finish there that is absolutely delightful. Now, I'm not too aware of Anok. It's not been on my radar. I checked my scratch thing, my map where I scratch off the drams that I've had, and I have had an Anok in the past. I'm not sure what one it was, but this is really tasty. This is a cracking dram for a Christmas Eve. So I'm going to have another one. Slán Jabbar. That's got a lovely mouthfeel. It's not too coating, it's not too oily, but it's nice. There's those notes from the sherry cask coming in. A little bit of coffee there, tiny little bit of coffee. Some raisins, sort of oakiness, slightly musty, kind of warehousey kind of smell. And then in comes those fruits, and it's sweet. There's definitely oranges on the palate there, and apples. Oh, that is a delight. I have to say, I really enjoyed that. That's just set me up nicely for Die Hard, which of course we're going to watch now. It's Christmas Eve after all. Got to watch Die Hard on Christmas Eve. So that was the Anak 18-year-old from my really good whiskey company selection box. And it is so light now because there's only one left. And that is it's a whopping 29-year-old. So I'm looking forward to tasting that tomorrow. So join me tomorrow, probably around about the same time, probably around about 7 o'clock. Hey Nathan, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Probably about 7 o'clock after I've started to digest my lunch and had a wee nap. I might arouse myself at about 6:30, get ready to do a nosing and tasting at 7. So have a great night tonight. Be responsible, be safe, but enjoy your dram or your drams, whatever you're having. And then I so hope you have a great time tomorrow. You're getting together with family and friends, really enjoy it. We're looking forward to our Christmas here. Lisa's home. My mum's coming for dinner. We're going to Zoom with Jay and Kim over in Australia. So we're going to have a great time. I hope you guys have a great time too. And I will see you at the same time tomorrow night. So have a great day tomorrow. Hope you get some fantastic prizes. Hope the Whiskey Santa comes to see you if you've been a good boy and girl. And maybe you'll get something nice in your stocking. So have a great day. And I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining me, folks. Great fun. See you all real soon. Bye now.